Hello, my name is Hershey Mallette Stevens. I'm a daughter, sister, aunt, wife, mother, and priest. I serve as Dean of the Chapel in Spiritual Life at St. Augustine's University. Vaccines have saved more lives than virtually every public health measure other than clean drinking water. The COVID-19 vaccines are our best chance of stemming the pandemic and have been shown to be very safe and very effective at reducing the risk of dying or requiring hospitalization because of the virus. Though perceived to have been developed in record time, the vaccine is actually based on decades of research. The multiple phases of vaccine trials involve tens of thousands of people in many countries, including the United States. Serious side effects and allergic reactions from being vaccinated are rare. You are about 60,000 times more likely to die from COVID than you are to have a serious reaction to the COVID-19 vaccine. When side effects or reactions do occur, they are treatable. Side effects are generally mild and come in the form of soreness and fatigue. You cannot get COVID from the vaccine, nor does the vaccine alter your DNA or contain microchips or any tracking devices. The Moderna and Pfizer vaccines use RNA technologies, which produce a protein that trains your immune system to recognize and fight the spike protein of the virus. All of the approved vaccines are very effective at reducing the risk from COVID-19. The different approved brands of the vaccine all achieve a high level of effectiveness, both at reducing incidence of the disease, the level of severity, and the chance of needing hospitalization. Even though variants of COVID present new risk, the vaccine retains some effectiveness against them, and scientists continue to revise vaccines to respond to these variants. Vaccines are important tools, but they cannot end the pandemic by themselves, as even after you're vaccinated, you can unknowingly contract and transmit COVID-19. So we must continue with the 3 W's: wear a mask, wash your hands, and wait at a distance to get the spread under control. The Bible says, love thy neighbor. I am getting vaccinated when it's my turn as a way to live out this important tenet of our faith. By getting vaccinated, I protect my family, friends, and folks I don't even know. All of us who take the vaccine help reduce the danger of COVID to our entire community. COVID-19 has exposed the deep fissures of racial and economic injustice in our nation. Black, Indigenous, and Latino communities experience higher rates of infection and suffer increased hospitalization, diminished care, and death from COVID at disproportionate rates. The virus may not discriminate, but our healthcare system does. The work of the church is to address the everyday crises and needs of our people, and also challenge the systems that produce these inequities. We must join with those whose voices have been silenced and oppressed and lift the need for increased access to medical care, including the vaccine. Getting vaccinated is both a morally and medically sound choice. If you have specific questions about vaccination and your health, you are encouraged to speak to your doctor. The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services also has great resources to help answer questions about health and access to care. The risk of dying from COVID is real and can become much, much worse if we don't get people vaccinated as soon as possible. But the good news is that with every vaccine administered, we reduce that risk. We show love for our neighbors, and we move closer to a time when we can safely gather again.